Hey guys, welcome to another Sweat Chat. So nice to see you, and I'm so glad that you came by to share your smiling face with me. Got a little southern accent bell going on there. Well, as I alluded to in my last video, today I'm gonna give you an update on my job. Oh, my calves hurt. Oh. So as you all know, my job has been in jeopardy. The main issue is that it was run on a grant and that grant ran out. Ran straight out the door. It's been more than 6 weeks in the making that they've been trying to figure out whether they're gonna continue this collaboration or not. At the last update, there had been a counter proposal made. Whew. And I've been waiting to see if my work was going to accept it. At first it seemed like a surefire thing until the contract got altered again.
I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it further.
This made things go not so great. It put everything on hold, and it meant I had to wait longer to find out about my job. Well, I just got told today that things were looking very good. My company decided to accept the offer, so now I have to wait for the other doctor's clinic to be able to accept it. This is good news, but it's not over yet. My other clinic could still deny the new proposal, but the thing is, it's looking a lot better than it did before. All I have to say is by tomorrow, I should have an official answer, but it's looking like 99% that I'm gonna have a job. Hooray! You know, one of the things this whole saga did to me was make me think about other potential options. It really made me question whether I was working to my full potential right now. And I was actually forced to dream a little bit. Who'd have guessed that's something I've been neglecting? It felt good to dream. I hadn't actually dreamt in a very long time. I've always had the mindset of you do your job and you stick to it. You power through, you plow through, you do what you gotta do, but you gotta pay your bills and help take care of your family at the end of the day. And I still believe this is true, but I also believe there's room to start to follow and pursue the things that we really love. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of afraid of falling back into a state of being awake all the time and never dreaming. You know, that's the thing about an 8 to 5 job. It may be monotonous, but it provides a lot of security. I'm not worrying about my benefits or where my next paycheck is gonna come from. I'm not really suffering with this position. And that's a nice thing, but I don't know if it's the best thing. When we aren't suffering, we aren't being pushed. And when we aren't being pushed, we're not realizing our full potential. So I've had to think, am I realizing my full potential here? Am I doing what I was meant to do? The honest answer to that is obviously gonna be no. I know I'm not doing any of those things. At the same time, I don't hate my life either. My company treats me relatively well. I mean, I have this awesome room to work out in. Having a full-time job allows me to travel and do things that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do. You know, I've read a lot of articles about people saying, just quit your job and follow your dreams. I was on board with this at first, but now, I don't know if I am anymore. I mean, I know it works for some people, but let's think about it honestly. The majority of us can't do that. The majority of us have some sort of responsibility that we gotta follow. And I understand we live in America where it's a much more individualistic society, but I tend to have a more collectivistic thought process. In community, I'm responsible for those around me, especially my family, and if I'm not providing there, then I'm failing. Now, Miko has her own job, you know what I'm saying, but I mean helping out and contributing. I mean, one of the other things I'm aware of is that being your own boss isn't all that's cracked up to be. It's just as stressful. Oh, if you're leaving your job because you're running from something, that's a bad way to do it. You should never follow a dream because you're running from something. You know why? Because when you do, you're gonna find that you're gonna run into the exact same problem you had in your 8 to 5 job. The truth of the matter is you can't run from yourself as much as you want to. You're always gonna find you at the end of the tunnel. So what does that mean for me then? It means that I'm gonna stay where I'm at for the time being. It means that I know that I'd be in some way running from my job if I did step out now. And if I did, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I understand that. But I feel like I have a responsibility to continue moving forward at what I'm doing now. I really hope that it would pan into something different in the future. That way I'd be closer to meeting the goals that I have for myself. But I know that that takes time. There is no magic pill for any of it, as much as we wish there was. That's why it's called life. And you know what? Rather than run from life, I'm gonna choose to live it fully. I may not have my dream job, I may not be making the amount of money that I would like to make, and I may not have the same freedoms that I would like to have, but I'm living life. If anything, this entire saga has just taught me how to enjoy life, live it fully, and embrace my suffering too. Not that I'm suffering that bad with my job. I mean, it's okay, it's good. But it means to fully embrace the moment in which I'm at. Every moment I have is a gift, I'm alive. I'm relatively healthy and very sweaty, obviously. But really, what more could a person ask for? I'm still gonna dream, I'm still gonna shoot for my goals, and I'm still gonna try and make my life what I want it to be. I just know that this stepping stone is necessary for me, and I'm not gonna run from it. And how about you guys? Are any of you out there not really putting your whole heart and soul into the work that you've been given? And are you running from the task at hand, thinking you'll find something else at the end of the rainbow? If you are, good for you, and if you're not, let me know how you've wrestled with that then. Obviously, everybody's situation is a little bit different, but I would encourage you to at least think about these things. Whew. So that's where I stand now. Now before I go, I'm gonna be traveling, and this coming week, I'm gonna have some videos of my next trip to Kansas City. Oh my, I'm planning on having a good time. So make sure you like and subscribe, and also hit the little notification button there so you know when I upload next. All right, well that's all I've got for today. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.